Welcome back, everyone, to the Deep Dive.
Great to be here.
If you're like us, maybe still catching your bread from yesterday's baseball, well, you're in the right spot.
Definitely.
Because yesterday, across the majors, it wasn't just, another Tuesday. It was, wow, just pure chaos and brilliance rolled into one.
A wild day, for sure.
Yeah, a total flurry of action. We saw these incredibly dominant performances, zero doubt left. But then also these thrilling upsets that just flip the script completely.
Right.
And those finishes, those nail-biting, down-to-the-wire games that just remind you why you watch. It was really a perfect snapshot of the season right now.
You could really see teams hitting their stride and others maybe stumbling a bit.
Exactly. So for this deep dive, we're doing what we do best. We've got your sources, specifically this really packed daily Diamond Digest full of all the details from yesterday.
It's got everything.
It does. And our mission, as always, is to pull out the key nuggets, the important stuff.
Get you up to speed quickly.
Right. Get you well-informed, fast. We want to highlight those surprising facts and just kind of lean into that unpredictability that makes baseball, well, baseball.
America's pastime, right? Always keeps you guessing.
Always. And the big theme running through it all yesterday, it felt like this real tension. You had the big favorites, yeah, they mostly did their thing, asserted their dominance.
You expect that sometimes.
But then you had several underdogs who didn't just win, they clawed their way to victory.
Yeah.
It's that reminder, isn't it? In this sport, nothing's a guarantee, ever.
That uncertainty is what makes it so great.
It really is.
And you know what's fascinating is looking at yesterday as a masterclass in just how unpredictable modern baseball is.
Cool.
Connecting it all, it wasn't just random results. It really showcased almost everything the game offers, didn't it?
How so?
Well, you saw the big bats just come alive. A guy is absolutely crushing the ball.
Oh, yeah.
But then, flip side, you had shutdown pitching performances that were just masterful, completely silencing lineups.
Right, total pitchers duels, too.
Exactly. And of course, those rallies, the ones that just, boom, turn a game on its head in an instant.
Love those.
Yeah. So this mix, this display of skill and grit and just sheer surprise, it sets us up perfectly to dig into the actual games and see what made them tick, within the whole season's story.
Okay, let's do it. Let's start with maybe the most surprising ones first, because that really highlights the wild day aspect.
Sounds good.
And I think we have to start with the Tigers absolutely hammering the Yankees, 12-2. In the Bronx.
Wow. Yeah, that scoreline jumps out.
I mean, the Yankees, you always think powerhouse, right? And the Tigers, who've been, scrappy and surging, they just dismantled them. What on earth happened?
Well, digging into that one, a win like that, it says a lot. For Detroit, obviously, their offense was just relentless. They just kept piling on runs. The Yankees pitching staff, frankly, had no answers. Their starter looked like he struggled.
Yeah, the Digest said 4 runs in just 3 innings. Yeah. Fastball was up.
Yeah, you leave fastballs up, good hitters punish you. And it wasn't just him. The bullpen couldn't stop the bleeding either. Riley Green, for instance. Monster day.
What'd he do?
3 for 5, I think, including a huge 3-run homer. It looked like it was off a curveball. It just hung there.
Ouch.
Yeah. So for Detroit, it's a massive statement. But for New York, I mean, that's humbling.
Definitely.
And it makes you ask, right? Is this just a bad day, an anomaly, or is it maybe hinting at a bigger issue for the Yankees? Their bullpen's been a bit shaky lately in big spots.
That's true, they have.
And a scoreline like 12-2 against that team, it feels like more than just an off day, It shows a vulnerability.
Expose some cracks, for sure. Okay, so from a blowout shocker to a real nail-biter, the Astros, they keep playing these close games, don't they?
They really do.
Fell just short this time. 4-3 against the Blue Jays, described as a classic pitcher's duel, came down to clutch hitting. Or maybe just a few timely hits for Toronto.
Yeah, and these tight games, they really show you what teams are made of, their strategy, their execution under pressure.
Right. Framber Valdez for Houston, he was great. 7 innings, only 3 earned runs, quality start. But, baseball. It's that one mistake, that sinker in the 7th that didn't quite sink. Stayed over the plate.
Ah, who got it?
Bo Bichette.
Yeah.
Laced it for a double. That set up the go-ahead runs for Toronto. Sacrifice fly, that a perfectly executed hit and run.
Textbook baseball.
Exactly. And both teams played great defense, too. Astros had a diving catch late, but Toronto's situational hitting, getting guys over, productive outs.
Yeah.
It was just slightly better.
Those small ball fundamentals.
They executed flawlessly when it mattered. That's winning in the margins.
Okay, makes sense. Now, sometimes games fly under the radar a bit, but still tell a really good story. Maybe about potential.
Yeah, happens all the time.
Like the Washington Nationals. They keep showing some real grit, don't they? Beat the Marlins 7-5. And their offense, which isn't always, explosive.
Right, it's been a question mark.
It really showed up. What does a win like that, especially away from home, mean for a team like Washington? Strategically, it's huge for morale. It might not, shake up the standings dramatically, but it shows real progress.
How so?
Well, look at how they won. They strung together, I think it was 3 two-out singles in the 6th, tied the game against a tough Marlins bullpen.
Brought hitting again.
Exactly. It shows that their focus on situational hitting, something they've apparently worked on, is paying off. It proves they can compete, even without big stars.
And maybe play spoiler down the stretch.
Absolutely. Wins like this build confidence, shows the clubhouse of the hard work matters.
Good for them. Okay, then we had the Phillies making a very loud statement against the Mets. 9-3.
Yeah, that wasn't just a win. That felt like a message.
Total display of power hitting. Left no doubt about who's driving the bus in that division race right now. Their lineup was just...
on fire. Firing on all cylinders. They just overpowered the Mets pitching.
So what exactly made it so overwhelming? Just raw power?
It was a big part of it, yeah. Connecting it to the bigger picture, this win really cements the Phillies as a major threat. Schwarber and Harper both hit absolute missiles.
Heard about those. High exit velos.
Oh, yeah. Over 105 mph per each, apparently. They hammered Scherzer. He couldn't locate his slider. Seemed like...
Chased him early?
5 innings, 7 runs. Yeah. But what was also telling was their patience.
Okay.
They worked counts, drew walks against Scherzer, 4 of them, I think, forced him into bad spots. So it wasn't just swinging wildly, it was disciplined power.
Smart hitting combined with the muscle.
Precisely. And for the Mets, that's gotta sting. Shows they've got work to do to catch up. That result echoes in the division.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Okay, beyond those big headline games, yesterday also had moments where pitching just took over. Or where, unlikely heroes stepped up.
Right. Those often tell you just as much.
Like the Cleveland Guardians shutting out the Royals 2-0. Talk about a pitching clinic. What was the secret there? Just pure dominance.
Pretty much. Delving into that one, it was Shane Bieber, their ace. Just masterful.
How good.
8 innings, only 2 hits allowed. Held the Royals to 3 hard-hit balls all game. Struck out 10.
Wow.
His slider command was just elite. Kept hitters totally off balance. Threw it for strikes, buried it for chase pitches. Unhittable at times.
Huge for confidence.
Massive. For Bieber, for the
Yeah.
whole stat. It proves you can win with shutdown pitching and solid defense. That grinded-out style shows the strength of their rotation and bullpen.
Sets a strong tone. Then another result that kind of made you look twice. The Cubs beating the Braves, 6-1.
Yeah, it's a significant one.
The Cubs offense woke up against one of the NL's best teams. Is that just a one-off, a fluke? Or did we see something real from the Cubs there?
That's the key question, isn't it? I'd argue it was more than just a fluke. They showed a really disciplined approach at the plate.
How so?
They drew some key walks, capitalized when Spencer Strider for the Braves was actually kind of wild, uncharacteristically so.
Okay.
Seiya Suzuki had that big 2-run single in the 4th, bases loaded, drove Strider's pitch count up.
Put pressure on him.
Exactly. And their pitching held down that Braves lineup, which is scary talented. Acuna Jr. and the rest.
Yeah, not easy.
Justin Steele for the Cubs, he navigated it really well. Mixed his pitches, fastball, cutter. 6 innings, just 1 run.
So a confidence booster for Chicago, too.
Absolutely. Proves they can hang with the top teams, not just beat up on weaker ones. Shows their game plan can work against the elite.
Interesting. Now doubleheaders. Always a unique beast, right? Tests depth and resilience.
Literally a grind.
We saw some drama there. The Twins hammered the Angels 12-2 in Game 1, but then lost the second game 4-3. And the Rangers swept the Brewers 5-4 and 6-3. What does a day like that show?
It's fascinating, like a mini season in one day. For the Angels, that 12-2 win in the first game, they needed that.
Snapped a losing streak.
Yeah, 4 games. Their offense, led by Mike Trout, who hit 2 homers in that game, finally exploded, showed what they can do.
Right.
But then losing the second game, even though it was close, a walk-off? Oh, wait, sorry. The Angels won the second game 4-3 walk-off. My mistake.
Ah, okay, so they bounced back.
Exactly. It showed they could fight back and win a tight one after the blowout. That's a psychological lift.
Gotcha. And the Rangers sweeping.
That's a huge statement against a good Brewers team. Winning a close one late, then winning more comfortably. That speaks volumes about their depth, their resilience.
The momentum builder.
Big time.
Yeah.
Shows they're hitting their stride, can win different types of games. Very important for their playoff push.
Makes sense. Speaking of momentum, out west, the Dodgers just kept doing Dodgers things.
Predictable, maybe?
Felt a bit that way.
Yeah.
Handle the Rockies 7-2. Was it just another day at the office for them?
Pretty much. And, from a broader view, these games, even if they seem predictable, they reinforce that gap between the powerhouses and the rest.
Right.
The Dodgers' win was just routine excellence, top of the order produced. They hit mistakes. It's that sustained execution.
Just relentlessly good.
Exactly. That's why they're so tough, especially playing at home. They just execute their plan.
All right, and just quickly hitting a couple more from the digest, because every game really added something yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
The Rays, who always seem to win close ones, did it again. Edged the White Sox 5-4.
Classic Rays baseball.
And the Orioles, with all that young talent, they won a tight one, too. 3-2 over the Pirates.
Yeah, and what stands out in both of those is that clutch gene you see in real contenders.
Explain that.
Well, the Rays game was super tight. They manufactured a run late. 8th inning, stolen base, single. That's their brand small ball. Constant pressure.
And the bullpen locked it down.
Like they always do. Slammed the door.
Mm-hmm.
For the O's, it was about poise from their young guys. Winning a close game, not with power, but with timely hits. Good pitching under pressure.
It's a good sign.
Huge sign for a contender. Their young closer gave up a hit, but then just struck out the side. Shows resilience, ability to win ugly if needed. Crucial for October.
Absolutely. So wrapping this all up, looking back at this absolutely wild day, the big picture seems pretty clear, right?
Yeah, I think so.
You got this vivid painting of, well, both predictable results and these complete shockers. Every game told its own little story about where teams are at. It really felt like a game of inches, key moments, and, yeah, some total surprises that just kept you glued.
And connecting it all back, yesterday was just such a perfect little example, a microcosm of why we love this sport.
Yeah.
Every game gave you a peek into the bigger stories of the season. You saw individual brilliance, team strategy, momentum shifts. It all weaves together.
Yeah, constant motion.
Exactly, that unfolding drama, knowing that any swing, any pitch could just change everything. That's what keeps us all hooked, isn't it?
It absolutely is. That feeling that anything can happen any day keeps us coming back. So, building on that constant motion and surprise, we'll leave you, the listener, with this thought for today.
What's next?
Exactly. What will today bring? What new stories start? Which teams step up or fall back? Until next time, keep your eyes on those diamonds.